Hello, I would love to thank the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation for sponsoring our Tuesday exercise. This is such a great program and it gets us moving, it gets us engaged with everybody. We want to thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing great today. Today I'll be using a set of light weights, so if you want to have that off to the side, as always, you don't absolutely need it, but if you want to, that's great. Before we get nice and warmed up here, just a reminder, today's class is sponsored by MS Focus, so let's go ahead and get nice and warmed up. Start with your arms down by your side. We'll start by dropping that ear down to shoulder and switching side to side, loosening our neck and shoulders here. And drop, and drop. Great job. And relax, chin to chest and look forward, chin to chest and look forward. Great job. Arms down by your side. Let's shrug up and down, roll forward, roll back. Up, down, forward, back. You got it. Up, down, forward, and back. Up, down, forward, and back. Keep it up. Up, down, forward, and back. Up, down, forward, and back. And one more. Up, down, forward, and back, and shake it out. Great job. All right. Let's get those arms working here. I want you to arms down by your side. We're going to go T raise down, front raise down, T raise down, front raise down. You got it. T raise and front raise. T raise and front raise. You got it. T and front, T and front. Keep it up. T raise, front raise. T raise, front raise. One more. T raise, front raise. Great job. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and get those abs nice and warmed up. Let's do some ankle taps here. So tap it down, switch, tap it down, switch, tap, and tap. Keep it up. I'm just going to adjust my screen a little bit here. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. Keep it up. Let's tap and tap. Great job. Tap and tap. And relax. Great job. All right, let's get that lower body moving here. Let's step out and in, out and in. You can also slide it out and in, slide it out and in, or drop that knee out, drop that knee out. We want to loosen up those hips here. You got it. Bring it out, in, bring it out, in. Bring it out, in, bring it out, in. Bring it out, in, bring it out. Great job. One more. Shake it out. All right, let's bring those knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. You can also lift the heel, whatever works for you. Knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. Great job. Keep it moving. Knees up, knees up. Now kick and kick. Kick and kick. You can also step and step or lift those toes. Up to you. Just try to keep moving. Almost there. Kick, 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 and kick. Last one. Kick and kick. Great job. Roll one side out, that ankle. Roll those toes one way, or you can shake them side to side. And then we're going to roll the other way. And point and flex. Shake it out. Same thing. Roll it out. Roll it in. Point and flex. And shake it out. Great job. Roll those wrists. Roll them in. Bend and extend. And shake it out. Great job. All right. Now that we're nice and warmed up here, we can grab those weights if we got them. First round of exercises, we're going to do one for upper body, lower body, core, and cardio, and repeat. So starting with those weights, we're going to take it a bicep curl to a shoulder press. So we're going to curl, press it up, down, and down. You can also break it down one side, down, and down. You can also curl, press it out. If your shoulders, it bothers you to press up. Biggest thing here, I want you to keep those palms up, arms down. As you curl, as you press, I want you to turn those wrist palms towards me. Press it up, down, then turn those wrists in as you come down. Here we go. Let's curl and press, down and down. Curl and press, down and down. Curl and press, down and down. Great job. Curl, press, down and down. And breathe. Curl, press, down and down. Great job. Down and down. Curl, press, down and down. Great job. At the end, I want you to pulse out those bicep curls. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Tiny pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Tiny pulses. We're going to do the shoulder press pulse 2 here in 3, 2, 1. To the shoulders. Pulse it up. Pulse or out. Pulse, pulse. You got it. Out or up. Pulse. Tiny pulses. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Great job. Roll it out. All right. Lower body next. You can put those weights down, or if you want to hold on to them to your side, that works too. We're going to do some leg curls. So legs out like this, toes pointed up for the ceiling. We can either do a double leg curl, so both legs come out and in, or we can do a single leg curl. So legs come out, curl it back, switch, curl it back, switch. Or you can always just point and flex those toes, always. Here we go. Bring it back. Give me those leg curls. You got it. You can jump them back. You can use the floor, slide them back. Whatever works for you, just try to keep moving. Try to sit nice and tall here. Don't hunch forward. Keep that posture. Great job. Keep it moving. You got it. Here we go for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. Let's work our core here next. Grab those weights, or one weight or no weight. Put them together. Bring it up to that one shoulder. We're going to chop it down to our opposite hip. Bring it up to that same shoulder. Chop it down, opposite hip. Here we go. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. You got it. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Keep it up. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Great job. Work that core. Bring it. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Keep it up. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, let's get our cardio in here. We're just going to do a basic march it out. So swing those arms, pump those arms if you can. Lift those feet up, knees up, knees up. You can also lift those heels. You can put your arms down, totally up to you. We want it to be quick, quick, quick. Get those heart rates up. No weights here. March, 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 and march. You can get creative with it. You can go out and in. You can go fast. It's up to you. Just keep moving. You got it. March, march. Move those feet. Pump those arms. Keep it going. You got it. Here we go. Give me 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, rest here. Running it back, same thing. So take a few breaths in and out. And we're going to jump right back into those bicep curls with those presses. Okay, whatever version you did the first time, let's do it again. Here we go. Curl with the press up or a press out. Curl and press, down and down. Curl and press, down and down. Keep that core engaged. You're sitting up nice and tall here. Curl and press, down and down. Remember, when you turn those wrists out to press it up, turn them in to bring them down. Curl and turn, press, down, turn, down. Great job. Curl, press it up, down, and breathe. Curl, press it up, down, and down. You got it. Curl, press it up, down, and down. And pulse it out. Pulse those curls. You got it. Here we go. Tiny pulses. Up, up, up. You got it. 3, 2, 1. To the shoulders. Pulse it up or out. You got it. Pulse, 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 pulse. And breathe, 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 breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, weights down. We've got those curls. So remember, legs out in front of you. When I was turned to the side there, just to demonstrate, I'm going to stay here this time, but we can do single or double. Here we go. Curl, extend, curl, extend. You're really using your lower abs here, especially on the double leg curls. So try to engage them, squeeze them. If it's bothering your back, make sure you're scooted all the way back in your chair. If you want the extra core work, scoot forward in your chair so you have an unsupported back. You got it. Hold on to that seat at your own pace here. Curl and curl, curl and curl, and breathe. Keep it up. You got it. Move, move, move. And here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, and relax. All right, grab your weights for those wood chops next. Remember, shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Here we go. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip, and breathe. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Keep moving. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, weights down. We'll march it out again before we take another quick break. Here we go. March it out. Move those arms and legs if you can, or break it down. You got it. Lift those heels too if that works better. March, march. Sit nice and tall, shoulders back. You got it. Big push before we rest. Keep it going. You got it. Breathe, 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 and breathe. Here we go. Gimme 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake it out. Great job. All right, rest. Great job. All right, we got one more round like that. Doing great here. Let's grab those weights again when you're ready. Again, a couple deep breaths in and out. And let's get back into it. Last time on those curls and presses. Here we go. Curl, press it up, down, and down. Curl, press it up, down, and down. Curl, press it up, down, down. Curl, press it up, down, 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 and down. Curl, press it up, down, and down. Curl, press it up, down, and down. Curl, press it up, down, and down. You got it. Breathe. Keep it up. Great job. And pulse it out. Pulse those bicep curls. Small, tiny pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep it up. Then we're going to shoulders here. 3, 2, 1. Pulse up or out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep those shoulders up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it. Keep it up. Last time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Great job. Weights down. Legs next. Curls, double or single. Start with them out and bring them in. In and out. You got it. Curl and extend. Curl and extend. Squeeze your core here. Scoot all the way back in your chair if your back bothers you. Scoot up in that chair if you want more challenge. Single or double, or point and flex those toes. Here we go. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, and relax. Bring it in, shake it out. All right, we've got those wood chops. Bring it up to that shoulder with those weights and down. Bring it up and down, bring it up and down. Up and across and down, I should say. Up, across and down. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, let's march it out here. Last push here before our rest. In 3, 2, 1. March it out. You got it. March and march. Breathe. March and march. Chest up, shoulders back, tall posture. You know it. Move those arms and legs. March, 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 and march. You got it. Keep it up. Breathe. 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 And breathe. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, rest here. We're done with those exercises. We're going to switch it up. Same idea though. One for upper, lower core cardio. So with our weights, we're going to focus on our back and triceps next. So we're going to hinge forward. We're going to do a row to a tricep extension, curl it in, drop it down. So from the side here, I'm hinged forward slightly. Arms are extended down towards my knees. We're going to pull those hands to our hips, squeezing those shoulders back. And then once we're fully extended, we're going to extend those arms so they're not bent to work those triceps. And then we're going to bend it in and relax down. Okay, your options. You can break it down. You can do one side at a time. You can just do the rows, just do the tricep extensions, whatever works for you. All right. Take a nice deep breath in together. And out. Here we go. Hinge forward. Let's row. Extend, bend, down. Row. Extend, bend, down. You got it. Row. Down, down, row. Extend, down, down. Row, extend, down, down. Great job. Row, extend, down, down. All right, row it up and pulse. Pulse, pulse, elbows back. You got it. Here we go. We're going to take it to those triceps. In 3, 2, 1. Extend back. Pulse if you can. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And shake it out. Drop that ear down side to side. All right. Next one we've got here. We're going to do some seated deadlifts here. Work those hips and glutes. So you're going to bring your weights out in front first. You're going to have a nice wide stance. Weights are going to come in between here. You're going to scoot forward in your chair. And we're going to do a hinge forward slightly. Back is nice and flat. And then you're going to pull through those hips and glutes. I guess I should have waited to turn. But hip hinge, back stays flat, and pull it up. Okay, so make sure your shoulders are back, your core is engaged, no flopping forward and just bending and using that low back. We want to use those hips and glutes, feel that stretch, and squeeze to the top. Okay, you can use your weights how I have them here. You can hold onto your seat to make it a little bit easier, whatever works. All right, here we go. Hip hinge, squeeze to the top. Hip hinge, and squeeze to the top. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep those shoulders back. Hip hinge, and squeeze to the top. Great job, and breathe. Let's go 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, since our feet are out nice and wide here, we'll use that for our core exercise. So we're going to tap opposite hand, opposite foot here. You can hold on to those weights. You can get rid of them. Up to you. Okay, you can also tap opposite arm, opposite knee, and still get that good twist in there. Totally up to you. Here we go. Let's tap and tap. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. Great job, and breathe. Here we go, 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, weights down. Cardio next. So since our first round cardio was more focused on our lower body, we're going to do some punches for some upper body cardio. So quick punches. Here we go. Punch, punch. So a little bit quicker here. So drop those weights. We got that side to side motion in there too to get that core working. Our feet are planted. Just doing that upper body here. Punch it out. Great job. Breathe. Keep it moving. You got it. Almost there. You got a break coming up. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Open up. Great job. All right. Rest here before we got another round just like that. Doing great, you guys. All right. So we're going to do those rows and tricep extensions. So we're going to hinge forward, arms down. Remember, row those elbows back, extend those arms back, and then break it down, bring it down. Remember, we're going to do those pulses at the end. So we'll first pulse those rows back with the elbows, and then we'll straighten, pulse those extensions back. Do them if you want. Don't do them if you don't want. Totally up to you. This is your workout. I'm just giving guidance. Here we go. Let's row and extend. Bend and bend. Row and extend. Bend and bend. Once you've got the movement down and you don't have to look up, try to extend. Keep your neck extended forward and just maybe gazing down at your feet or just out in front of you so you're not arching your neck up, straining there. You want to keep that neck relaxed. Great job. Row, extend, bend, bend. Take it to that row and pulse it back. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Extend, pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Whew. Stretch out that neck. Great job. All right. Let's rest those weights. Or no, we're going to use those weights if you want, actually, for those seated deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, because we got the nice wide stance. So here we go. Let's hip hinge forward, send those hips back, and squeeze those glutes up to the top. Hinge forward and squeeze those glutes. Hinge forward and squeeze those glutes. You got it. Breathe. Hinge forward and squeeze those glutes. Great job, and breathe. 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, shake it out. Next one we've got, oh, sorry, keep those feet wide. We're tapping those ankles, opposite hand, opposite leg. Remember, you can tap those knees as well instead. Here we go. Tap those ankles or knees. You got it. Opposite hand, opposite leg. And 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, weights down. Oop. We've got those punches for that upper body cardio, and then we'll take another rest. So bring those hands up, and let's punch it out. Get that good twist in there. Punch it out. We got a minute of cardio, so keep it at a pace you can keep up with. Great job. Punch, 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 punch. And breathe. And here we go. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. Great job. All right. Grab a drink here. Rest before we start that final round here. All right. We've got those rows and extensions next. Sorry, I went down the wrong pipe. All right. Hinge forward, row and extend. Row, extend. Bend, bend. Great job. Keep it up. You got it. row, extend, bend, bend. Great job. Pulse rows. 3, 2, 1. Extend, pulse for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, relax. Shake it out. Done with those pulses. If you hated them, sorry. They're fun. Let's get that nice wide stance for those sumo deadlifts here. So let's hinge it back, press through those heels, and squeeze those glutes to the top. Try to separate the floor with your feet, so try to push like you're separating right between you, and pull through those hips and glutes to the top. This should be a total posterior exercise here, so the back of you, and keep that core engaged as always. Hinge forward and squeeze to the top. Breathe. Great job. Keep it up. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, keep that nice wide stance here. We've got those ankle taps next. Let's tap those ankles. Side to side. Ankles or knees. You got it. Great job. You got it. Keep it up. Tap those ankles or knees. And 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, weights down and out of sight here. Done with that. Let's get ready for those punches. We got a minute of quick punches for our upper body cardio here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Punch it out. 1 minute. Last burn here before we stretch it out. Punch, 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 and punch. Great job. Doing great. We're halfway. Give me 10. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right. Grab a quick drink and let's stretch. Start with your legs extended. Let's stretch out those hamstrings and glutes. So grab onto your seat, slight bend in your legs, and hinge forward, stretching out those hamstrings here. And hold. 3, 2, and 1 to the top. Great job. All right, let's hit those hips next. So either ankle over ankle and hinge forward, or ankle over knee and hinge forward and hold. Release that hip here. And just keep breathing. You got it. And hold here, 10. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Same thing other side, ankle over ankle or ankle over knee. Bring it up, hinge down. And hold 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, let's twist to one side and hold, stretching out your core. And hold 10. 3, 2, and 1. And switch other side, twist and hold. And 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Give me a nice big hug. Pull side to side, stretch out that upper back. Great job. Send those arms out long behind you, pulls it back. Stretch out your chest. And grab the back of your chair or interlace those fingers together. Pull those elbows straight. Nice deep stretch on your chest and shoulders here. Hold, hold. And relax your chin to chest. Let your head hang heavy. Really release those shoulders. And slowly unwind here. Bring your head up. Drop that ear down side to side. We're going to do a neck stretch here. So look over your left shoulder. Drop your chin down to your chest. Your other arm, your right arm, stays down. The arm that you're looking towards, your left arm, you're going to add it on top of your head and gently tug down. Deep, deep stretch. And unwind. Look over your right shoulder, so switch sides. Drop that chin down to your right side. Same thing, other side stays down. Right hand on top, gently tug. And bring it down. Drop it down side to side one last time. Shake it out. And we'll finish off here by doing 3 big deep breaths in through nose and out through mouth. So let's take a deep breath in. In. 2 more, breath in. In. Last one, breath in. And blow it out. Great, great job, you guys. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.